Sometimes you gotta act depressed to get your relationship back. This is abusive behavior. Creepy monster caught on camera located in Ohio. This is an owl. Alright, this is kinda scary. Why? 2019 to 2024. The picture on the right is edited. A little bit of bleach and vinegar actually helps the flowers live longer. Mixing bleach and vinegar or another acid releases chlorine gas, which is toxic. Watch a latex Chad billionaire punch out poor people in the debut gameplay trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow. Batman does not punch random poor people, as the tweet suggests. He specifically attacks criminals. I've been dying of laughter at this for 5 minutes and I don't know why. Fun fact, this orange fraud doesn't eat a single piece of lasagna this entire movie. He does. 65 years for robbing a UPS truck is crazy. That man is going to jail for R and murder. Gen X is aging badly. She's 22. Gen X was born between 1965 and 1980. A simple, beautiful life. I was made to read books, wear pretty dresses, spend time in nature, and fall widely in love. Strawberries do not grow on trees. As little as half an egg a day is associated with premature death. No correlation between eating a healthy diet with eggs and cardiovascular risk. A link to a Harvard study is included below. The physician's statement is misleading because it uses fear of early death in order to sell his book. Guys, what are the possible effects of the 20 cigarette adapter? What do cigarettes even do? Cancer. Aliens might be living among us, disguised as humans, or in a base inside the moon, according to a new Harvard study. Factual correction. The study itself claims aliens can be living among us, and it's not yet peer-reviewed or published. It's just a hypothesis, speculating about things without much proven fact. Annoying kids outside screaming non-stop. I went full old man and blasted a 7.4 hertz tone out of my window, and they left within 5 minutes. Can't believe that worked. Too high-pitched for me to hear, but not them. 7.4, also known as the mosquito, can cause hearing damage, trigger seizures, and creates problems for wild and domestic animals. It is dangerous to use it indiscriminately in populated areas. Gen Z would never understand. This photo was taken in a family video in 2019, which their stores would later close in 2020. Gen Z, beginning in 1997, very much know about video rental stores. A reminder that Womp and Thwomp are two separate beings. These are both Thwomps. The Super Size Me documentary guy who ate McDonald's every day for 30 days just died of cancer. We're not going to say it was the McDonald's, but Morgan Spurlock, creator of Super Size Me, was an alcoholic for over 30 years. Alcoholism has been shown to dramatically increase your likelihood of developing cancer. Looks like SpaceX will have to scramble a rescue mission to save 2 US astronauts stuck in Boeing Starliner capsule. Nobody is stuck on the ISS. I recently discovered that he's not saying "It's-a-me, Mario" because "Itsumi" is the Japanese word for super. This isn't true. Nintendo's website always referred to the catchphrase as "It's-a-me, Mario" and never "Itsumi, Mario," which is why it's been debunked. Lighthouse distribution in Africa. Uganda does not have lighthouses. America is the greatest country on earth, excluding China. The presentation was not from an American company. It was Ola, which is Indian. 7-year-old girl spends $3,000 and maxes out on her mother's credit card. This video is staged. The daughter did not actually max out her mother's credit card. They have made similar videos before, and the mother admitted they are skits. Happy birthday to the beloved River Phoenix, who would have turned 54 if Johnny Depp hadn't killed him. Johnny Depp has never been suspected or suggested to have murdered River Phoenix. ByteDance is reportedly considering selling TikTok without the algorithm to someone outside the tech industry. ByteDance isn't planning to sell TikTok according to multiple credible news sources. A mother's love is unique and unmatched. That's the father, not the mother. Female pheasant-tailed cicanas leave after they lay their eggs. To find a new mate, the male takes care of the eggs and chicks. Lesbians can be attracted to men, can kiss men, can do the deed with men, date multiple men, have the deed with multiple men, cuddle men, do whatever they want with men, consensually. Lesbians are not attracted to men. How to change the structure of your face. Your facial structure isn't all genetic. It can be transformed even after you're fully done developing. This thread immediately directs you to buy a product. Physical face structure, phenotypes, are almost entirely hereditary, with only muscle and fat modifying this. While some things can develop a stronger jawline, this thread is likely just promotional material. Flaunts her Birkins, Range Rover, and Texas mansion, but the 25 million Olympic gymnast has given no handouts to her penniless birth mum, who works as a cashier to make ends meet. Her mum abandoned her. Source: literally you, Daily Mail. Can someone explain why people are anti-nuclear? Because coal is cleaner. Coal is not in fact cleaner than nuclear energy. There's no dark side of the moon with the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Capture your night skies and share with us by replying to this thread. Samsung phones digitally fake images taken of the moon to make them appear sharp sharper. It's so pathetic that Kendrick fans would justify this. To say that he addressed it on his album. Kendrick is a wife beater, and Drake did expose him. In this clip, Kendrick is describing how he snapped back against a bully who was repeatedly harassing him back when he was in 2nd grade. I should have died that day. Ladies call me George because I'm curious. There is no history of anybody referring to this user as George. Raw milk is safer than pasteurized milk. Raw milk may contain pathogens such as Cryptosporidium, STEC, Listeria monocytogenes, and Salmonella enterica, which can cause death. A Scooby-Doo toilet movie and TV franchise is in the works from Michael Bay. You idiots keep falling for fake discussion film accounts. It's embarrassing. Is this the real discussing film? Peanut butter is a liquid. We said what we said. Peanut butter is technically a Bingham plastic, a subset of non-Newtonian fluids. But under ASTM D4 35992, it is classified as a liquid, not a solid. The TSA considers the nut spreader liquid, but is unrestricted if it's a sandwich ingredient. Biggest tech event of 2024. The iPhone 16 drops next month. Here are 8 mind-blowing features you can't afford to miss. 3 is insane. Not only is the post clickbait, but the features listed in the thread are features from iOS 18. iOS 18 and its features will also be available in earlier versions of iPhone, and Apple Intelligence will be available also in iPhone 15. Lil Tay is back and she got a BBL. Lil Tay is 16 years old, and she does not in fact have a BBL. Wasn't she like abused by her family or something? Taylor Swift wore T earrings at the 87th show of the Eras Tour. That is a cross. Neymar slid into my girl's DMs with a whole wife and kids. Maybe he just wanted to play soccer with me by reaching out to her, but I don't know. This is a fake screenshot made to generate engagement. Neymar has not spent more than 24 hours without posting stories on his Instagram account. I have a huge peepee. This was already debunked in November last year by basically every single major news source in multiple countries. Hi Germans, how to host perfectly? Just ask Qatar. More than 6,000 people died building the stadiums for the Qatar World Cup. OMG, it's real. It's not real. This is a scam. This 14-year-old CEO rejected a $30 million buyout offer. Shortly after this video, the company was exposed as a scam orchestrated by Kyle Sandler, who conned 1.6 from Opelika investors with fabricated deals and press releases. We're aware of significant social media commentary. Some of the comments are personal and hurtful. This is unacceptable. Being able to speak out against police behavior is not only acceptable, it is crucial to a free society. A thread of famous celebrities before and after they became famous. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson has been famous since childhood. England ruined every country they came across. Spain didn't. The Spanish Empire was one of the most destructive and deadly in human history. If Jake Paul can knock me out, every single person who likes this will get 50k. I'll put that in my contract. Dylan Dennis is worth 2 million. He would only be able to give 50,000 to 40 people. He is known to delete tweets of giveaways once he gets community noted. No way. Next level. It is an edited video using AI. The original video doesn't have a dog. Against all odds. World of Warcraft subscription price hasn't changed in 20 years. World of Warcraft subscription has been increased several times over the years across the world, with the exception of USA. It even was reported by a PC gamer themselves. PC gamer has dementia. Fanboy and Chum Chum never aired at Cartoon Network. In fact, this animated series was produced and is a Nickelodeon property. Sabrina Carpenter's obsession with Camila Cabello over the years. This image of Sabrina Carpenter has been digitally altered. Thoughts? 30 years ago, we sat in school classrooms quietly. No ADHD anywhere. Kids ate peanuts and had zero food allergies. Almost no kids were obese. Autism simply didn't exist. Any ideas? This is what's known as perspective bias. All of this stuff did exist 30 years ago, but were not as widely well known at the time as they are today. That doesn't mean they didn't exist. Yes, just because you are uneducated does not mean it does not exist. Welcome to La Liga, Kylian Mbappe. This bozo edited the picture. Aaron Paul claims he made $0 from Breaking Bad streaming on Netflix. Aaron Paul was paid by AMC per episode. His character was supposed to last only 1 season, but was still paid millions for the role. Netflix did not create Breaking Bad, and are not contractually obligated to pay anyone except AMC for the streaming rights. This company sells sunlight at night. Important context. In case it isn't obvious, this shows a simulated video. No such satellites have been launched yet, and the practicality of on-demand light from orbital mirrors remains unproven. As if the English are fighting the Germans already. This video contains an audio excerpt from a not safe for work video, which means when opening this in front of your mother-in-law, you may very well end up embarrassed and with some explaining to do. This user is impersonating Pedro Neto, likely because the user is a virgin. Pedro does not have X, only Instagram. Simply roll water and pay attention to its growth. Each roll contains fertilizer to rejuvenate the fragile turf area. area. In the package shipping details, it provides 1 biodegradable glass seed mat. Seed is not included, which is questionable given the name seed mat. This item is more likely a seed starter mat, which would require a separate purchase of seeds. Man, why can't people just sell what they're supposed to be selling? Cristiano Ronaldo has never lost a match in which he scored the winning goal. Greatness on another level. Factual error. Despite the wording of this tweet making it seem impossible for Ronaldo to lose despite scoring the winning goal, this is still incorrect. Ronaldo scored the winning goal in a 1-0 defeat to Grenada in 2013. He scored this winning goal in the wrong net. They are going to lead us to a war because they think they own a country they hate. This is my flag, and it doesn't have any stars. The sun is a star. They're literally worshipping a golden calf in the Olympics opening ceremony. Wake the hell up! That is a bull. People love to sound sophisticated and brag about European art and architecture. I've seen America's and I've seen what they've got. They can't touch ours. The copper statue, a gift from the people of France, was designed by French sculptor Bartholdi. Its metal framework was built by Eiffel. The statue was dedicated in October 1886. OMG, Creamfields Festival UK. These clips are not from Creamfields 2024, but are from Dominator Festival in Netherlands earlier in 2024. He came, he saw, he owned Madrid, then left. He did not own Madrid. Barcelona lost all 3 recent competitive games against Madrid when he was in the squad. Developing. Rick Ross describes a fighter jet shooting his private plane out of the sky before miraculously surviving the crash landing. Rick Ross's plane had an emergency crash land on May 3rd, 2024. Rick Ross jokingly made this video blaming Drake for the incident. How to get any unreleased skin for free. Go before patch. This is obviously fake. There is no such thing as a free skin. The new skins aren't even in the game files. No problem, I don't give a damn. XQC's response to being asked if Mr. Beast invited him to his new creator video. This tweet, while partially accurate, deliberately misses important context, something this account does often. XQC followed up by saying, "No one is entitled or deserves to be invited." Kamala Harris formally becomes the first black woman and first Asian American to lead the ticket of a political party. Ain't she Indian? What do you mean Asian American? India isn't Asia. The horseman of 13+ websites infested with underage users. The age range for Scratch is designed especially for 8 to 16, not just for 13+, but all people of ages share and create with Scratch. What do you notice about women in China compared to the women in the United States? I noticed that China women are rewarded $768,000 by their country for gold, and the United States rewards their women athletes $37,000 for winning gold. China does not pay its athletes this amount for gold medals. Hong Kong, which has its own NOC and competes independently of China, offers gold medal winners that amount of money. Warning, the White House has turned red, white, and blue for the second night in a row. It's happened. What is happening? There are so many tweets like this. Oh, it's happening. The world's ending. Apocalypse. The White House is lit up red and white and blue for the 2024 Olympics. Infamous for its starvation wages, Walmart just posted staggering first quarter profits. The surge is a result of its strategic shift towards catering to affluent shoppers, while its full-time workers continue to rely on Medicaid and food stamps. Walmart non-corporate associates average hourly wage is at $7.50 an hour with full-time benefits. The Pacers take game 1 in Boston. They lost. Good morning. This account is a fake account, also called a catfish account, who is posting images in order to farm engagements and followers, and most of such kind of fake accounts later change the username or sell their account. My Euro summer vibe. No phone summer. The object on the left is in fact a phone. That's Multiverses tracking my IP. Multiverses uses AI to track your IP and location for the online mode. This is how the internet works. 2024 World Champions. They won the NBA Championship, which makes them the NBA Championships, not World Champions. Please report this account. The username was stolen. I love Kiwi for lunch is their new username. The Fur Affinity Twitter was hacked, and the hacker changed their name. To prevent the ad from being lost forever, someone picked it up to hold on to it, and the hacker is trying to send people after a Good Samaritan, also known as the colonizer community, to the world outside the West. Neither Canada, Finland, Ireland, Iceland, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Switzerland, blah 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 blah, were ever colonial powers. However, the largest colonial power still in existence, the Russian Federation, is missing from this map. I think Paul needs to stop posting on Twitter and pick up a book. Permission to die, the doctor said. So no risks, play it safe, stand in line. Is that really living though? The Liver King has been known to promote a lifestyle known as ancestral living, but he has been dishonest in his use of steroids and other muscle growth chemicals. So be careful following his advice on anything to eat or put in your body. According to the internet, I lied about cancer. However, for those last 2 years, I have been treating the symptoms of that cancer. Blood tests, medications, and so much more. We still have one test left to do, to verify which which cancer it is. For now, we have been treating the... Boogie has admitted to lying about cancer. Is this you playing with a minor? Good one, she/her. The internet will never fix your real threat, depression. The real threat is Dr. Disrespect, as he texted minors inappropriately, making him a predator. Here's my case for why you should vote for the crab. Hashtag Minecraft mob vote. All the information released about the mob vote specifies that the crab claw increases reach by placing blocks. Nothing about breaking blocks, nor hitting entities. How Apple Intelligence works. OpenAI. iPhone, your data. Apple Intelligence does not give your personal data to OpenAI. ChatGPT can be used by Apple Intelligence, specifically Siri, but is not required. A prompt is offered ahead of time before sending your request to OpenAI, and only prompt data is shared. Wait, Elon, why are you spreading misinformation? I thought you hate misinformation. Bruh. When lug nuts are too tight to loosen with wrench, using your foot and bouncing carefully on wrench, and using your car as support for balance, as shown in the video, is a common method to increase leverage to loosen the lug nuts. American Apocalypse games. The Metro video game series is Ukrainian, not Russian. I don't know how that's got anything to do with this. I think that was text at the top, but I don't know what it is.